When it comes to our health care, we want to make the right decisions because, after all, we'd like to think we do know what's best for ourselves. But what happens when we haven't made those decisions? Today's CI Health sponsor is Informed Decisions, and Jane Hucal, owner and consultant, is joining us now. Welcome, Jane.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we are glad you're here. So let's talk a little bit about informed decisions, because that's basically what you're trying to help people do, is make informed decisions when it comes to long-term health care. So
that's exactly right.
Before we talk a little bit about what you do, let's talk about your background in the long-term health care industry.
Okay, I've been in long-term care for 30 years. I started out inspecting nursing homes with the state of Illinois for 10, and then decided that I might be a little more valuable to spend more time with the facilities rather than watch all of the negative things that the state liked to do. So I went back out and started consulting for them, and I've just continued. I've retired twice, but just can't seem to give it up. So I'm working with families now who are in the process or trying to make that decision of, is mom and dad or mom or brother or sister ready to go? Or if they are ready to go, where should they go?
And you aren't affiliated with any certain facility, which kind of helps, because then you can kind of help people navigate the right one to fit their family's needs.
Yes, and I do that because I'm familiar with all of the facilities because I inspected them. This was my territory, and we had 15 counties. So I was very familiar with all of the regional facilities, so it makes me a little bit, gives me a little bit of an advantage to help them decide. And each nursing home has its own personality. So depending on what they're looking for, I try to help them with that. And I usually try to narrow it down to 2. I've found that if we do more than that, it's just confusing. And so I just try to give them the advice and the information. And then they definitely make the decision. I don't make that decision.
You just help them make the informed decision.
Yes, exactly.
So this is actually hitting really close to home for me, Jane, because just 4 years ago, we lost my dad to Alzheimer's disease. And my mom is a caregiver. I think she felt it all on her shoulders to make this type of decision of what can I do with your dad, because obviously I need help. And then coming to us, we don't know, like the kids, we don't know how to help. So I wish we had known that there were businesses and services out there like you provide to help people make those decisions, because as a family member taking care of a loved one who needs help,
yes,
it's overwhelming and you don't even know where to begin.
That's exactly right. They don't know where to begin. And they also don't know exactly what kind of care we're looking at. So I, with my RN experience, can help evaluate. And most of the nursing homes that I deal with are familiar with me because I have been around for so long that they will take my advice or my information. Now, that's not to say they're going to come and do their own evaluation, but at least I can get a foot in the door and help them maybe make that decision a little quicker.
Well, it's nice to know that there is support out there for those families, because it is not an easy decision at all to make, and especially when you're watching your loved one deteriorate and know that they need help.
Yes.
It's hard.
Well, and I usually tell the families this is probably going to be one of the hardest decisions they will make in their lifetime.
Oh, absolutely.
Because roles tend to reverse, and all of a sudden we're the parent with our parent. And so I'm not an advocate to place everybody in the nursing home. That doesn't work for everyone. But there's a lot of things out there that are available. There's independent living if they're to the point where they don't want a home to take care of, but they're still independent enough to care for themselves. Yeah. And then there's assisted living, of course, and there's the dementia units and skilled care. So
there are so many options.
There are many options. And also home care. I've been doing I work with agencies as far as home care, because with the COVID right now, it's made it really difficult to get people admitted. So we are, we're struggling with that.
Well, it's nice to know that you're an advocate for families out there to help them make those informed decisions. If people have questions, they want to get in touch with you, maybe set up an appointment or consultation, what's the best way to do that?
The best way probably would be to use my cell phone number, which is 217-474-4513. And I also have a website.
Okay. Well, we will definitely direct them there and share that contact information. And we appreciate you coming and sharing that and the work that you're doing to help families navigate a very difficult time.
I truly enjoy helping them make that decision.
I bet. And she's got lots of experience, so she knows what she's talking about. If you need more information on informed decisions and you want to connect with Jane, we'll connect you at CILiving.tv.